Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and please welcome to the stage John Dentino. Yeah? So there's no chance to succeed in life. So what you're saying is they know about their weakness, but you feel they have no choice whatsoever to succeed in life.
My psychiatrist, after he saw the film, I showed it to him, and after he saw it, I said, well, they're not doing anything. They're not trying to. Their lifestyle does not serve a greater purpose. The lifestyle's terrible, and they're not representing their own humanity the way he would like to see humanity represented. And I said, well, they did the best they could. He said they're not doing the best they can. That was his take on it. And I said, do any of us ever do the best we can? I mean, that's the question I asked myself.
You know, some people feel like, well, she never really took responsibility for what had happened to the kids. She did, to the extent that she was able to, that's for sure.
Yeah, did Deanne and Daryl see the movie?
Daryl has been given a copy of it, and he's anxiously awaiting the outcome. He's glad that it's at the festival. He requested a copy and requested that I take out certain lines, because even though he wants the story of his life out, he still has mixed feelings about what he's revealed about his life. I mean, it's very, very brave of him to have done all of that, and so he wanted certain lines censored.
Did you ever had how do I say this? I had to think about, can I do this to these people, because they're not really in every state that are able to decide for themselves what's good for them.
Well, I've seen a lot of documentaries. When the documentary is this raw, it's usually about people who, let's face it, they're on the margins of society, at least Patty was. So when you get somebody that is on the margins, they're not even middle class, they're more readily going to show their dark side, you know. And yes, I've had all sorts of feelings of responsibility, the ethical quandary that I was in through most of it. And, you know, obviously I came down to the side of, well, my psychiatrist said, you know, look, you're going to do this when I was saying I was going to drop the whole thing, the whole project. He said, look, you're going to do it or you're not, you know. And I decided to put the film out, but there was an enormous amount of trepidation that I had because of everything that I was revealing about these people's lives.
No, thanks. So anyone else with room for one or two? I think someone here had his hand up already before.
How did you find Patty? Was there casting or family?
Yeah, how did you first meet Patty?
She just walked up to my car and panhandled me. I was on my way to work. I'm a teacher, you know, and then I was sucked in by sort of the whiskey-soaked voice and her story, and I thought, boy, she's so interesting to me, anyway. I know she comes off very. I mean, a lot of people just can't stand her. And that wasn't my experience, even through the way the film looks. Obviously, I was able to hang out with her for that long. So for me, probably watching the film is more difficult for people than it was to actually be there, you know. Yeah. But she panhandled me, basically, which means asking for change.
Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, over there.
I'm just in the middle, starting off making a documentary about a woman that is schizophrenic. Using crack. I wondered, do you have any tips, any do's or don'ts?
Yeah, you're going to make a documentary about a woman using crack. any do's and don'ts?
Patty is good.
The only don't is don't do the crack yourself.
That's a good one.
And don't buy it for her. either.
I didn't drink during the film. I think if I had, maybe it would be a more interesting film, but it's interesting enough with me not drinking, so, you know, don't take the crack.
Was it harder for you in this situation to drink, not to drink, or easier not to drink?
It's been easier for me not to drink. That's not, see, I'm humbled by her inability to stop drinking. Alcoholism it's a mystery, as are many things in this film. You gotta respect the mystery. I could stay sober. There are many other things I can't do that I still do that are bad habits, but Patty couldn't stay sober, and I don't know why.
No. But I would just have room one more, or no, sorry, there's people waiting for another movie to start.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, maybe we can hang out after the film in the lobby and ask some more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Give
for
them a
coming.
warm applause.
Yeah.